Have you ever wondered why some people manage to turn life's setbacks into stepping stones for success? Life, in all its unpredictability, has a knack for throwing us curveballs. It's like a roller coaster ride. One moment we're soaring high, and in the next, we're plunging into a freefall. Yet it's in these moments of freefall, these struggles, that we truly discover the depths of our resilience. Struggles are not merely obstacles in our path. They are opportunities. Opportunities to grow, to learn, to become stronger. They are the chisel that chips away at the rough edges, sculpting us into the best versions of ourselves. Think about it. The wind that uproots the tree also allows it to spread its seeds far and wide. The fire that ravages a forest gives way to new, vibrant life. In the same way, our struggles can be the catalyst for our growth. The key, however, lies in our perspective. Let's consider the story of a pearl. A tiny grain of sand enters an oyster and causes it discomfort. But instead of allowing this intrusion to defeat it, the oyster embraces the struggle. It encapsulates the grain of sand in layers of nacre, transforming the source of its discomfort into a beautiful pearl. The oyster doesn't just survive the struggle, it thrives because of it. That's the power of struggles. They have the potential to reshape us, to redefine our path, to turn us into pearls. The question is, are we willing to embrace these struggles? Are we ready to use them as stepping stones towards success, just like the oyster does with the grain of sand? In this video, we're going to explore the story of someone who did just that. Someone who faced adversity head-on and emerged stronger, more resilient, more successful. Someone who used their struggles not as an excuse to give up, but as a reason to fight harder, to grow and to evolve. Now, prepare to dive into a remarkable journey of resilience and transformation. Imagine a young man named John, who had always dreamed of becoming a successful entrepreneur. John was a boy with big dreams, a heart full of ambition, and eyes that sparkled with the promise of a bright future. Born in a small town, he had a humble upbringing that shaped his values. His parents, hard-working folks, instilled in him the importance of sincerity, perseverance, and resilience. They taught him that dreams were not just figments of imagination, but goals to be worked towards, relentlessly and tirelessly. However, life had a different plan for John. His journey was not to be a smooth sail, but a tumultuous ride through rough tides. His dreams of becoming an entrepreneur were met with financial constraints that seemed insurmountable. He faced academic hurdles that threatened to derail his aspirations. His grades were not stellar, and he often found himself struggling to keep up with his peers. John also grappled with personal losses that shook him to his core. His father, his pillar of strength, passed away unexpectedly, leaving a void in his life. His mother, fraught with grief and financial stress, fought bravely but could not hide the cracks in her armor. These adversities could have easily broken John. They could have shattered his dreams and reduced him to a life of regret and despair. But John was not one to be easily defeated. He was a fighter, a survivor, a dreamer who refused to let the harsh winds of life extinguish the flame of his ambition. John chose to face his struggles head-on. He worked part-time jobs to support his education and his family. He spent countless nights studying, determined to prove his mettle in academics. And through the pain of personal loss, he found a renewed sense of purpose. Despite the odds, John refused to let his struggles define him. Instead, he chose to use them as a catalyst for change. He transformed his adversities into opportunities, his pain into power, and his dreams into his destiny. And in doing so, he proved that the human spirit, when faced with struggle, has the power to rise, to shine, and to triumph. John's life took a turn when he discovered the power of mindfulness and resilience. In the midst of his struggles, he stumbled upon a book on mindfulness in a quaint little bookstore. It was as if the universe was guiding him to this very moment. Intrigued, he delved into the book and began a journey of self-discovery that would change his life forever. John began to practice mindfulness, a simple yet profound technique where one focuses on the present moment, non-judgmentally. He learned to breathe, to listen to the rhythm of his own heart, to feel the sensation of the air against his skin, and to observe his thoughts without getting entangled in them. As he practiced, he noticed a shift. The stress that once felt like a heavy boulder on his chest began to lighten, The worries that clouded his mind started to clear, allowing him to see his life and his struggles from a different perspective. But the transformation didn't stop there. John began to see his struggles not just as something to endure, but as a catalyst for growth. He realized that every adversity, every challenge was an opportunity to learn, to evolve, and to become stronger. His struggles were no longer obstacles blocking his path, but stepping stones leading him to his destiny. A newfound resilience began to take root in John. When faced with adversity, he would remind himself to breathe, to stay present, and to view the situation as a chance to grow. He learned to dance with his struggles, to embrace them, and to use them as fuel to power him forward. John's journey is a testament to the transformative power of mindfulness and resilience. It's not about avoiding struggles or wishing them away. It's about facing them head-on with a calm mind and a resilient spirit. It's about finding the lessons in the struggles and using them to rise, to grow, and to become the best version of oneself. With mindfulness, John began to see his struggles not as obstacles, but as stepping stones to his success. Harnessing the power of mindfulness, John transformed his life and achieved his dreams. Picture this. John, a man once burdened by struggle, is now a beacon of triumph. His achievements are as varied as they are impressive: an entrepreneur, a philanthropist, a mentor. Each of these titles he wears with a humble smile, a reminder of the journey he's traversed to earn them. But let's be clear, John's success is not a product of luck or chance. It's the fruit of his resilience, the outcome of his relentless pursuit to turn his adversities into opportunities. He used the lessons from his struggles not as an anchor, but as a compass, guiding him towards his dreams. Remember the struggles we discussed earlier? Each one of them has played a pivotal role in shaping John's journey. The financial troubles taught him the value of money and the importance of financial independence. The loss of his loved ones made him cherish the relationships he has today more than ever. The career setbacks? They gave him the courage to pursue his passion and become an entrepreneur. John's story is not just about overcoming adversity, it's about growing through it. He didn't just survive his struggles, he thrived in them. His growth, both personal and professional, is a testament to his grit and determination. It's a journey marked by resilience, a journey that has been fueled by mindfulness. Mindfulness for John was not a mere practice, it was a lifestyle, a choice he made every day. It helped him remain present, aware of his struggles but not defined by them. It allowed him to acknowledge his pain without letting it consume him. It gave him the strength to face his adversities head-on and to find the silver lining in the darkest of clouds. And so, John's triumph was not an event, but a process of learning, growing, and evolving. A process that turned a man once broken by struggles into a man defined by his triumphs. John's story is a testament to the power of resilience, mindfulness, and the human spirit. John's story offers valuable lessons about the power of struggles and mindfulness. His journey, as we have seen, is a testament to the indomitable human spirit, and it beautifully illustrates how the adversities we face can be the very stepping stones leading us to our desired destination. Let's recap the key points we've gleaned from John's experience. Struggles, though daunting and challenging, are not dead ends. Instead, they are the catalysts for change, the triggers that push us out of our comfort zones and propel us towards growth. They are the stepping stones that pave our path to success. But it's crucial to remember that the stones are slippery and uneven, and it's easy to lose our footing and fall if we're not mindful. This brings us to our second takeaway: the power of mindfulness in coping with adversity. Mindfulness is not just about being present, it's about being fully engaged in the here and now, without judgment or resistance. It's about accepting our struggles, not avoiding them, and dealing with them with grace and resilience. John's story shows us that mindfulness is a powerful tool that can help us navigate through the stormy seas of adversity and reach the shore of success. Lastly, we learn about the potential for growth and success in the face of challenges. Adversity, as John's story illustrates, is not a barrier to success. On the contrary, it is a catalyst for growth, a force that drives us to rise above our circumstances and reach our full potential. It is through facing and overcoming challenges that we grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. John's journey is a powerful reminder that our struggles do not define us. Instead, they refine us. They shape us into the best versions of ourselves, preparing us for the journey ahead. So the next time you find yourself in the midst of a struggle, remember John's story. Remember the lessons he learned and the wisdom he gained. Remember, like John, you too can transform your struggles into stepping stones for success. Embrace mindfulness, resilience, and watch as your life transforms.